Hello, everyone, and welcome to another news update from Americans for Limited Government. Man, oh man, the evidence against the Biden crime family just keeps piling up. Last night, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy shared even more details about Joe and Hunter's shady business deals. Now, I know opinions on McCarthy and his Republican majority in the House may vary, but one thing is for sure, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have had access to all this juicy evidence against the Bidens. So if you're all about limited government and maximum individual freedom and liberty, do me a solid and show your support by liking and sharing and subscribing to Americans for Limited Government on YouTube and Rumble. All right, let's dive into the clip with McCarthy and hear the latest dirt on how President Biden played a major part in the Biden family business.
President Biden had lied to Americans again. What we have just found on a trip in 2013, while he was vice president, taking the vice president plane to China, his son, Hunter Biden, went with him. His son made sure he set up to be able to shake hands quickly with Jonathan Lee, a Chinese individual. We now have found today that when President Biden was running for the presidency, when he told the American people that my family has never received money from China, is wrong. We now found today that there were two checks wired from Beijing, from Jonathan Lee, $250,000, to Hunter Biden, and you know the address was Joe Biden's home. Now, I'm not sure if Hunter was living there at the time, because in his book, he says he was living in California at that time. His attorney said he had never, the Biden's attorney said they had never received money from this individual. That was a lie. We also found out this individual, not only did he become good friends with Hunter Biden, the president said he never talked business and never worked. Devin, Hunter Biden's partner, says no. Joe Biden called in. We've now found that Joe Biden not only became friends with this individual, he wrote letters of recommendations for his children for college. So this idea that when the president told us they never received money from China, that's wrong. Not only did they receive money from China, the money, what was wired, used the address of then Vice President Joe Biden. That Vice President Joe Biden took his son to China, where he met this individual that they were doing business with. He even wrote letters of recommendation, Joe Biden did, for the children. So all this talk of what Joe Biden has said has not been true to the American public. And we just found that out today.
Hunter Biden wasn't acting on his own, my friends. Nope. It was good old dad, the vice president at the time, who introduced him to some sketchy folks in China. And these people were more than happy to wire loads of money to the Biden family. But what was it all in exchange for? Well, it sure seems like they were buying access to Joe and his power to influence American foreign policy when it comes to China. I mean, come on, folks, it's not rocket science. Now, some folks in Congress are demanding that the House Oversight Committee immediately subpoena Hunter Biden. But McCarthy and Representative James Comer, chairman of that committee, have a better idea. They want to dig deeper and fish out more evidence from Joe Biden's fake email accounts. And you know what? I'm all for it. Let's give Speaker McCarthy and his team the space they need to uncover the twisted web of the Biden family business shenanigans. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thanks for tuning in to this Americans for Limited Government news update. You rock.